retrocede, retrocede. ¡Ih! Mierda, 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 mierda. No, no, no.
A powerful and destructive tornado that struck the city of Puerto Varas in the Los Lagos region of Chile on Sunday afternoon turned the city centre and its surroundings into a disaster area, leaving residents facing great danger with uprooted roofs, fallen trees, flying advertising signs and shattered windows. The tornado, which began at around 15:30 local time and was classified as EF1 by the Chilean Meteorological Directorate, DMC, severely affected the centre of the city and surrounding residential areas, with strong winds reaching 178 kilometers per hour. The people of Puerto Varas, who had never encountered a tornado of this magnitude before, revealed the chaos created by the violent natural phenomenon that suddenly emerged with the images they shared on social media. According to initial reports from the DMC, the impact of the tornado ripped the roofs off many buildings, overturned or severely damaged some cars and sheds, and shattered doors and windows. In the immediate aftermath, videos shared on social media showed the winds gaining strength and literally blowing the city centre, damaging numerous structures. The mayor of Puerto Varas, Tomás Garate Silva, announced the emergency on social media. An unprecedented tornado has shaken our community in Puerto Varas, and immediately afterwards announced that emergency teams had been deployed to assess damage and ensure safety in the affected areas. Within minutes of the incident, the Department of Electricity and Fuels, SEC, reported that more than 10,000 subscribers in Puerto Varas and nearly 5,000 in neighbouring Llanquihue were affected.
¡Sube! ¡Hay un tornado!
The National Disaster Prevention and Response Service has activated an early warning system against meteorological risks. According to Senapred, a meteorological alert has been declared for the regions of La Araucanía, Los Rios and Los Lagos, and normal to moderate winds. The possibility of white winds and possible thunderstorms are expected in these regions between the afternoon and evening. It was also stated that the risk of landslides on the coastline and mountain slopes is moderate and low in longitudinal valleys and mountain ranges. While Puerto Varas is known as a city of historical and natural riches, located on the edge of Lake Llanquihue and famous for its views of the Osorno and Calbuco volcanoes, this sudden tornado suddenly threatened the calm fabric of the city. In this region, which normally has limited meteorological risks, such a tornado has deepened the shock of the city's inhabitants and authorities. While it is known that tornadoes of this magnitude are rare weather events, especially in the south of Chile, the relationship between the disaster and climate change and fluctuations in the atmosphere has begun to be discussed. This event has also brought to the agenda the rapid urban expansion Puerto Varas has experienced in recent years and the vulnerabilities it brings. According to data from the UC Institute of Urban Studies, the urban area has expanded from 546 hectares to 2,200 hectares, in parallel with the city's growing population. This growth, experts point out, comes with pressure on infrastructure that may be inadequate to cope with extreme weather events. Urban planners and local governments have called for a rethink of strategies to increase urban resilience, with lessons to be learned from this event. According to meteorologists, the devastating cyclone that struck Puerto Varas was caused by atmospheric instability and sudden temperature changes across the region, as well as strong air currents created by the significant temperature differences between the sea and land and the intense accumulation of moisture. Officials from the Chilean Meteorological Directorate, DMC, state that the temperature differences that have increased in recent days, especially in the Los Lagos region, and the severe convective clouds formed as a result of the encounter between cold air masses coming from the sea and warm air rising from the land played a critical role in the formation of the cyclone. According to DMC's reports, this extraordinary natural phenomenon paved the way for the strengthened air movements caused by sudden fluctuations in the atmosphere to turn into tornadoes much faster and more violently than expected. Experts emphasize that such sudden and dangerous weather events are becoming more frequent and intense with the effects of climate change. Recent meteorological observations report that convective cloud formations with tornado potential have also been observed in the Mol, Ñuble, and Biobío regions of Chile. These developments are a reminder of the need to be prepared for extreme weather events not only in Puerto Varas but across the country. The Chilean Meteorological Directorate and disaster management experts stated that public awareness and early warning systems should be strengthened against the possibility of recurrence of such disasters.
Volados, tenemos muchas casas afectadas, árboles caídos.
We extend our condolences to all the people of Puerto Varas and the surrounding communities affected by this unexpected and devastating cyclone. We believe that together we can strengthen the spirit of solidarity and support in these difficult times. If you do not want to miss such disaster news and want to be informed about natural disasters around the world, do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Keep your notifications open for the latest developments and important news.